Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Car Camper. So tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm super excited. If stealth, if that was on your calendar, on your agenda, you can go ahead and just mark that off, because I know I've marked it off of mine, because tonight we are going into the BLM lands, or the Bureau of Land Management. And this is something that I have never done before to date. I've been on the app this afternoon just identifying different sites, the coordinates, and I'm kind of like, okay, what could go wrong, right? I mean, like, hopefully we won't get lost. Hopefully this vehicle can even access these sites, because this is not like your typical overlanding vehicle. Obviously it's a Ford Fiesta, for crying out loud. But I still hope that we can have some fun. I think that we can. So I'm gonna say straight up, if you're looking for like a grilled steak in the desert, this is not gonna be that video, because I have my cooler pre-chilling. However, I will be cooking something that I think is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a method that I've seen used. It's a different type of food, like totally new to me. So we're going to be trying that for the first time. And this is like a total dry run. Hopefully we can get there by sunset. Again, BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. Maybe you've done this 1,000 times and it's nothing new, but if you haven't, I think this video could be interesting. Just trying to show that the universality of the car can hopefully go a lot of places. So let's see if we can pull this off together. I do kind of feel a little bit more brave having you all along with me for the ride, because this is the very first time. So yeah, this is the total dry run. I think with the BLM land, you can stay up to 14 days. We're not doing that on this particular trip right now, a schedule that I'm keeping, but I hope that like further into my trip, I do hope to test my limits a little bit and spend hopefully a few to several days like in the desert. But this is not that. Tonight is just a very simple first night on the desert to see if we can even do this. Hopefully our car can access the sites. I think it can, but I'm not positive. We never know. So without further ado, let's just get out there. Let's go, guys. Okay guys, so we're gonna be doing backpacking food tonight. I've never done this before, but it seems perfect for our situation. It's really getting dark, so I can't read the measurement very well. So we're gonna guesstimate it and hope it turns out okay. It's chicken and dumplings, by the way. Just steal this. I got a little bit ambitious tearing that off. I think I was a little bit excited. So we're gonna let this sit for like 10 minutes. And we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Parker, you wanna go outside while our dinner cooks? You wanna go outside? He's like, lady, we already are outside. What are you talking about? You like the fresh air, bud? You like the fresh air? Is the fresh air nice? Okay, this is actually a lot better than I thought. I was so hungry, I forgot to wait and eat it on camera. But it's actually tastier than what I thought. It's good. To the west, we have an RV. We have some lights flashing, which reminds me I need to do a little something to my rig. Some other neighbors have a fire going. And I'm also going to put up some fairy lights. I'm going to put them under the car and see if the lights, they don't flash unfortunately, but maybe just the light will be enough to help deter the little critters. So I put those under there. And I'm going to spray the tires because I hear that that's the point of entry for rodents and stuff. Speaking of little rats, Parker's having a meltdown. You can see the lights from the city. I'm supposing that is Yuma, where we were. It looks like somebody's all ready for bed. Parker, rig it up. Rig it up. That was an amazing night's sleep. I feel so restored. It's like 7:45, I think. Let's go outside and make a quick breakfast. Since I didn't have to run off anywhere, I went ahead and I reorganized my car. I did a little reset, my solar lights. And I just really let it sit in that I didn't have to run off. And this is kind of where I lost myself. And I actually kind of stopped vlogging. I did take some B-roll, but I really just lost myself. And I edited and I did a whole bunch of stuff. And it really started to sink in that, you know, people really could be digital nomads. This is like the perfect office, especially if you could be out here for several days at a time. It really did make sense. Like when I would see the white cargo vans in the dirt piles and wherever, I would think, what are they doing? But really, it is kind of the perfect office. I edited for like 4 hours. I cooked another meal. I wasn't even planning to stay that long. I just lived my life for the rest of the day. It was this parallel universe. I completely reorganized my car. Like, totally redid it. But more on that later. Yeah, I stayed much longer than I thought I would. But it was wonderful. And this type of car camping after the stealth camping is so different. I mean, they each have their pros and their cons. And I don't think I could do this all the time. But for this time, it was like a dream. It was wonderful. I felt like I was actually on vacation. It was great. And I can't wait to try more.